Welcome back to the French Tech Funding Wire. I'm Chris O'Brien.
And I'm Helen O'Reilly-Durand. It's mid-December, so the funding news is slowing down as people start eyeing the holiday buffet instead of term sheets.
But we still have plenty to dig into. Today we're looking at some fascinating data on France's booming creator economy, a reality check for Mistral AI, and we'll spotlight Evertrust, a French cybersecurity company that just closed a 10 million euro Series A.
Let's start with creators. Paris Creator Week dropped some numbers that really put France's creator economy in perspective.
Yeah, according to Coherent Market Insights, the European creator economy is now worth $32.8 billion, and it's on track to hit $157 billion by 2032. That's roughly 25% annual growth. France sits third behind the UK and Germany, with a market valued at $8.1 billion.
And it's not just the big celebrity influencers driving this. It's millions of micro and nano creators who are now generating the bulk of revenues. Europe already has 8.6 million monetized creators, and that number could triple by 2032.
In France alone, we could see 1.5 million monetized creators by the end of the decade. When you've got creators like Inoxtag entering the Musée Grévin, it's clear this isn't a niche anymore. It's a genuine economic and cultural force.
Speaking of economic forces, let's talk about AI. Menlo Ventures released its 2025 State of Generative AI in the Enterprise Report, and the numbers aren't great for our friends at Mistral AI.
No, they're not. At the enterprise level, Anthropic is absolutely crushing it right now, especially with their coding model, outpacing even OpenAI. Google's also making big gains. Together, those three are grabbing 88% of all enterprise AI spending.
That leaves just 12% for everyone else: Meta's Llama, Cohere, Mistral, and smaller players.
And the open source share is shrinking. It's dropped from 19% last year to just 11%. Mistral's holding its own within that band, but it's a smaller pie. And then there's the China factor. Developer support for Chinese open source models like DeepSeek is surging, which is eating into Mistral's developer mindshare.
Enterprises haven't embraced Chinese models yet, but if developer enthusiasm keeps growing, that could change. It's a challenging position for Europe's LLM champion.
All right, let's see if we can find a bit more holiday cheer with our spotlight deal. Helen, who do we have on tap this week?
That would be Paris-based Evertrust. Evertrust is a cybersecurity company that just raised 10 million euros in a Series A led by Elephant, a US venture firm. The startup specializes in digital trust, specifically PKI, that's public key infrastructure, and CLM, certificate lifecycle management. In plain terms, they help organizations issue, manage, and automate digital certificates, the things that secure your websites, emails, software, and connected devices. They're one of only 4 companies globally, and the only one in Europe, that offers both PKI and CLM in a single integrated platform. Their European competitors typically only do one or the other, which limits their scope and gives Evertrust a real edge in major tenders. The timing is interesting because certificate validity periods are getting shorter. Public certificates currently have a 398-day lifespan, but that's dropping to 200 days in 2026, 100 days in 2027, and just 47 days by 2029. That makes automated renewal absolutely essential for any large organization. And then there's the post-quantum angle. Current encryption could be vulnerable to quantum computers, so companies need to start preparing for quantum-safe certificates. And Evertrust already has CSPN certification from ANSSI, which is crucial for working with French public sector clients. They're a French Tech 2030 laureate, profitable since founding, and they count a quarter of the CAC 40 as clients. The plan now is to triple headcount over 5 years and expand across Europe through a partner network. It's a smart play in the digital sovereignty space.
Okay, thanks, Helen. Let's run through the rest of this week's funding. 7 companies raised a combined 27.5 million euros. Slash Interim raised 6 million euros. That's 4 million euros in equity plus 2 million euros in debt to scale their platform that empowers independent recruiters in the temp staffing space. They've been profitable for 18 months.
GetMint grabbed 4 million euros in pre-seed funding for their platform that helps companies track and optimize how they appear in AI-generated answers across ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and others. It's basically SEO for the AI era.
Korma raised 3.5 million euros for their SaaS management platform, Think Software Sprawl and Shadow AI Risks. Monomer's Chemicals got 3.23 million euros for chemical recycling of plastics that can't be mechanically recycled.
Hakoya raised 3 million euros for mobile health screening. They just launched something called the Hammermobus, a compact mobile mammography unit. Korea, formerly Sesam, raised 1.5 million euros for their sovereign AI platform that automates mortgage credit risk analysis. And finally, Onsen raised 1.3 million euros to help public swimming pools optimize water and energy consumption.
A nice mix of AI, deep tech, and clean tech to close out the year. Possibly, unless a few more deals trickle in this week.
But for now, that's the French Tech Funding Wire for December 15th. Happy holidays, everyone.